morning or good evening whenever you're watching the video. Kathy Taylor here, teaching the Arthritis Exercise program offered to you by the COA on their website, their Facebook page. Today we're doing balance and core. The only tool you may need is a chair. Some people do the class exclusively on a chair. The rest of us can stand up or sit down, whatever. So today you're going to be working the middle part of your body, which is your core area, which helps you to stand up, sit down, turn around. A lot of times it keeps you from falling over. So welcome to the class today, which is balance and core. And I will start our music. Hello! We're going to start out seated today. Kathy with a C. Edge of your seat. Turn the head side to side, stopping in the center. And now ears to the shoulders. Stop, put the feet in front of the knees, bring the shoulders back and roll. Remember, isolated in your shoulders. Reverse. Okay, make a change. Lock the elbows into the side and external rotation. Have your feet in front of your knees and tap your toes. Four, three, two, one. Now make a change. Bring your feet back and tap the heels. Let's bring them up and down. Now, a few things you want to remember with the class. Edge of your seat, unless I tell you different. Head above the heart, unless I tell you different. Smile, and your abdominals are always tight. And never hold your breath. Make sure you breathe. Okay, bring it down. Toes in the front. Scrunch the toes and release. Let's do piano with the fingers. Scrunch the toes. Now isolate this movement in your fingers. Obviously you won't need your fingers to do your balance and core except to hang on to the chair. But I try to move all of your joints and use your muscle groups with every class. Okay, make a change. Feet back and tap the heels. Thumb circles. Reverse. Touch the tips of the fingers to the thumbs. How about a heel dig? Now the thumb to the base of the fingers. How about an angle? Already warming up your core. And march. Fist, thumb in and thumb out. Let's stop. Feet in front of knees. Palms are facing back and swing the arms forward and back. I need to hear you breathe. And if you were standing in front of me, you would look like this when you're breathing. Alrighty, stop. Feet are still in front of the knees. Bring the arms out to the side. You're going to go under the body and up. Warm up the core and the arms. So what's today? Monday? No, it feels like a Thursday. And stop. March. Let's do a modified jack. Start warming up. Sit up nice and tall. Engage your lower abdominals. They grab into the pelvic area. And stop. Breathe. Let's do a bicep curl with arms. Leave your elbows locked into your side. When you do a bicep curl, your palms turn to the thighs and then to the shoulders. Okay, make a change. Breathe. We're going to lift this side, and you're going to go out and in like this. Hinge at the hip. Hold the arms like this. Warming up your core. You're going to feel it a little bit. And let's bring it down and set the foot down. Other side, lift and then hinge. Oh, let's bring the arms out to the side. Tighten up your abdominals, yes. Can you hear me breathing? Alrighty, let's bring it down. Knee up and kick. Piano. Use your fingers. And stop. Let's warm up the feet, the ankle area, because when we're doing our balance and core, when we're standing up, we're going to isolate some of the support in that area. So we're going to start with this side. You're going to lift, not real tight. You're going to hinge at the ankles. I thought of doing the class today with just my little white booties on instead of my shoes, but nah, if I was at the COA, I'd have my shoes on. Okay, flex and point. Can you feel all that stuff going on in your leg right there? Isn't that gross? Oh my goodness. Once you're used to it, it's like second nature, but the first time you grab a hold of that leg and feel it, wow. Okay, let's bring it down. Other side, not too tight. Hinge at the ankle. Your core is rock hard. Sit up nice and tall. And flex and point. Nice and tight. Alrighty, bring it down. Oh yeah. Okie doke. Let's start a little bit of balance with a little bit of core. You're going to be engaging the stomach area, your abdominal muscles. We're going to, excuse me, bring the arms out to the side. Remember, you're on the edge of your seat. Feet are in front of the knees. We're going to airplane to that side. No biggie yet, just keep your arms straight. Back to center. Bring them down. If we were younger, I'd have us go right to the other side, but the majority of us that watch these videos with the COA are older, and we need to take a break. Other side. Keep your arms straight. Abs are tight. Okay, gracefully come back and bring it down. So you can tell the difference when I'm making a statement, your abs are tight. To a question, your abs are tight? So respond in kind, okay? Feet from the knees, arms out to the side. You're going to airplane to this side. And you're going to go a little bit further, and you're going to lift the foot off the floor. So it's the opposite foot. Engage your abdominals to help you stay upright. Okay, put the foot down, bring the arms together, and bring them down, and hold it a second. Something was crawling on the floor. It's not crawling anymore. Arms out to the side. We're going to airplane this way. Continue to breathe. And you're going to lift that other foot. There we go. Tighten up your abs. I guess one little thing on the floor is a lot less than doing this outside with a whole bunch of stuff. Okie doke. Put the foot down first and then bring the arms back and bring your arms down. Remember, go back the way you came. Breathe. Before we add to this, let's go to this one. You're on the edge of your seat, your feet are in front of your knees, your arms are up. You're going to lean back and go forward. Breathe out as you go forward. Okay, bring it down. Breathe. Feet in front of the knees again, arms out in front. We're going to go back and forth. This time we're going to have you hold it to the back. Do not touch the chair behind you. Feet are on the floor. Okay, bring it forward and bring it down. Oh, he's moving. Hang on. He's not moving anymore. Distractions. What if I was driving and something like that happened? My goodness. Alrighty. Arms out in front. You're going to lean back and forth. all in a day's work. Okay, you're going to hold it to the back. Abs are tight. Okay, we're going to bring it forward. Relax the shoulders. Let's roll them, alternating back and forward. Okay, we're going to add to that last one that we were doing. Feet are in front of the knees, arms are out in front. You're going to go back and forth. When you go to the back, you're going to lift your legs up. Breathe out. You have to decide which bellows movement you're going to do and breathe out. I'm breathing out as my feet come up and my knees come up. One more. Alrighty, bring it down. Oh, they're warm. Alrighty. I think my tush is getting tired of sitting, but we're not through with the chair yet, so let's go forward. Feet in front of the knees, arms out in front. You're going to go back and forth like this. Lift the feet. And for those of you that have been in the class before, you know where this is going. When you are ready with your breath and your abs, you're going to hold your feet up in the air. So let's go like 4, 3, 2, and when you're ready, hold it. Without touching the back of the chair. Your core is rock hard. Okay, gracefully, bring the feet down, come forward. Oh, that felt pretty good. The only thing that really hurt was the shoulders and the knees. How about you? All righty. We're going to do airplane. This time we're going to start with that side over there. We're going to dip. We're going to lift the foot. And now we're going to lift the cheek. Your abs are warm. They're tight. Breathe. Okay, to come back the way you came. Put the tush down, the foot, and then the arms come. Oh my goodness, that was intense. You can tell I don't do those on a regular basis anymore. Okie doke. Airplane that way. Lift the foot, lift the tush. Stay nice and tight in the abdomen area. Breathe. Smile. As long as you're not falling off the chair, you're doing okay. And then tush down, foot down, arms down. Good job. Oh yeah. Give them a massage. Maybe if you holler loud enough, what part of your body hurts, I'll hear it. Alrighty. We're going to stand up. If you need your chair for balance, keep it close. I'm going to get a drink. I think you could too. So you don't have to be doing, a lot of aerobic activity like running and jumping and arms above the head and stuff like that to get your heart rate up. Anaerobic exercise is using the body in a different way, and it still increases your heart rate. And you want to make sure that you're breathing when we're doing this stuff and taking in that oxygen, and the heart rate goes up. Right now we're going to be working the core area. Now, if you've been in my classes before, I know when you've done this right and when you haven't. When we're done with this, you end up going like this. Oh, 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 ah! A spider! All right, who wanted to sabotage the class today? This is gross. At least 3 days a week exercising, and I don't see a thing. And what happens? They're coming out of the woodwork during a class. Let me check. Looks okay right now unless they come in from up there. Okie doke. So remember what's going to happen when you've done this right. You're supposed to, okay? Alrighty. We're going to start with the gluteus maximus, which is right in here. We've done this before at the COA on one of the other videos. The gluteus maximus is round, and then when you tighten it, it turns up into a big dimple. So you've got a melon, and then you've got a dimple. Okay? That's what we want to be doing when we're tightening the gluteus maximus. So, feet are separated enough to stabilize you. Relax the gluteus maximus, and now tighten. And you're just going to hold that tighten. Yes, you're still breathing. You're still smiling. And I will try not to scream real loud if I see another bug, okay? Wow. I will be so glad when the class is over. Okay, are you still tight back there? Remember, you got big dimples back there instead of melons. Alrighty, we're going to release it slowly. Oh. Okay, roll. Okie doke. Now we're going to start engaging the abdominals. You've got your lower and your upper. Now, I have a shirt on that will show you what it looks like when my abdominals are not tight. Okay, that's untight. That's tight. Did you see how it went in? Loose and tight. Okay, now what I'd like to have you do is isolate just the lower abdominals right there. So try not to tighten up your gluteus maximus. Just tighten up this area right here. I know you probably feel like you've got a melon back there with a dimple. But tighten right here, okay? You're still breathing. See, these two things that we've just done, you can do it in a grocery store. The only person that's going to know what you're doing is me if I walk up to you, okay? And I know everybody runs when they see me coming so that I never see them in the grocery store. Okay, release it. Did you feel it? Alrighty. Now we're going to isolate the upper part. So, what I don't want is this. Relax that. I want this part right here. This is relaxed. That's tight. Relaxed and tight. Okay, relax. Now isolate your tightening right here. Nice and tight. It only gets better. And again, you can do this in the grocery store. You can do this when you're doing dishes. when you're cooking. You can isolate the abdominal muscles and the gluteus maximus at any time. Okay, release it. Alrighty. Now it gets fun. Okay, your gluteus maximus, tighten it up. Did you see that? My legs, you can see my legs when I do that. Especially if I turn around, but I'm not turning around today. Now the lower part of your abs. Just these two parts. You're still breathing. You can still carry on a conversation. Walking, I don't know about that. I think it would be a little bit hard. So you have to be standing in place. I want you to tighten this stuff so that it feels like it's getting sore. This is where that phrase comes in. No pain, no gain. Yeah! Okay, very gracefully. From the abs to the gluteus maximus. Release it. Yes. Did you bend forward? Ah! Roll your legs. Let's do a hula. Who else is going to make you do something like this in the middle of the day? Reverse. And enjoy it. These are good exercises for your body, especially when we're mature citizens and we still have obligations, we still have things we need to do. Tightening all this up helps us to be more stable. So once you do these here, you can do them at home anytime. Alrighty, we're going to get more intense. I just love doing these. I like doing this as much as I do weight training. Alrighty, so tighten up your gluteus maximus, lower abdominals, and upper. I want them so tight that you want to just scream at me and tell me to stop. I want you to feel it in the tush. Oh yes, that dimple gets really intense. The lower abs get really tight. Upper abs are tight, but keep this stuff relaxed, okay? Second hand clock over here. I should look at that. We should do like for 3 minutes. Okay, very gracefully and slowly from the upper to the and there, okay? Hula. So I have what they call an atomic clock over there. None of my clocks in my house are the same time. Reverse. It says 11:28 and 45 seconds. Alrighty. Shake it out. We're going to do that another time. We're going to tighten it up like we really mean it, okay? This is good for us. As mature people, we need to keep our core nice and tight and workable, okay? Start with your gluteus maximus, nice and tight. Lower abdominals, nice and tight. Upper, did you see that? Oh, mama, nice and tight. And you're still going to breathe. I don't think you can concentrate on much of anything, but you're still breathing. Nice and tight. I want it to hurt. Almost didn't come out of my mouth. Ten. 5. And release it slowly. right now. The other way. We need to stretch this out. So be behind your chair. And you've seen me do this before. We need to lengthen this stuff. And take and send your legs to the back. There we go. Feel that lengthen? Oh yeah. Good idea. Okay, now relax. Lift your head up. Take your legs forward. Good job. Let's get a drink and we're going to work on balance. Yeah, freshen the lips if they need it too. Checking for, ants and spiders and and I promise I won't scream loud. Oh! Excuse me. Okay, so you're behind your chair. You're off to the side. No, I didn't say you're off. I said you're off to the side. Okay, so you're going to brace yourself, stabilize yourself on this leg that's next to the chair. Now you can be behind it a little bit if you need that kind of balance. You're going to turn the leg to the side a little bit and then send it off on an angle to the front. You're going to smile. So you're touching the chair. It's your friend. Okay, one finger on the chair if you can do it. Keep your core tight. This is the balance in the core. Now if you'd like, for about 30 seconds, take the finger off. Okay, find the chair. There it is. Put your finger on it. Bring that leg down and roll. So you'll notice that the leg that is the stabilizing leg will get a little bit sore. Holler at you. Out you go. This side. Stabilize on the inside leg. You're going to turn. Off on an angle to the front like that. I should probably have my clock right there on the floor so I don't lose my balance looking at it. Okay, fingers on, fingers off if you can do it. The way you can do that is finding a place to look at, stare at it. Okay, finger on. Bring that leg down and roll. Breathe. Okay. When you have your chair in front of you, this is what I'm doing for this, okay? When you have my chair in front of me, I'm going to take my leg behind me and I'm going to lift it up. I engaged my core. Now for this, it doesn't matter if the knee is bent or not. I prefer it stays straight to use the hip joint. So if my leg is back up in the air like that, I'm going to take one hand off, then one finger is on, and I apologize for not looking at you, but if I turn, I'm going to fall over. So find a place to focus, and then when you're ready, tighten up your core a little bit more, and take that finger off the chair. When you're ready or you need to put your finger back on, put your hand on, and come back the way you came and bring it down. I almost felt like I was on the edge of a cliff and wanted to fall off. Alrighty. Let's go to the other side. So now you're doing the other leg. And of course you didn't have to move your chair like I did. I'm just doing it for, an example. Okay, so you can lift that leg behind you. And remember, I'm focusing on not being rude. I don't mean to be rude. Okay, so one hand is off. Leave it to one finger now. And then when you're ready, when your core is engaged and your breathing is good for you, go ahead and take the finger off. Tighten up your core. Focus. And when you need to or are ready, touch the chair with your finger, hand, and bring it down, and roll. Oh great, the knee's gonna lock up. Alrighty, chair in front of me. I'm coming over to this side. Have you ever wondered if you're too old to be doing stuff like this? Well, just get that out of your mind. Alrighty. When I fall over, don't laugh too hard, okay? And I'm sorry if you lose your balance and fall. Tighten up your core and that'll help you keep from falling. Okay, you're going to bring this leg out, this leg on the outside up. You're bracing yourself, stabilizing yourself with that leg. You're touching your chair. And then when you're brave enough and you feel comfortable enough with your abdominals nice and tight and you're breathing, then you can take your finger off and balance. Now, if this is too much for you, touch the chair. One thing that happens when you're doing this is that the pads on your feet are grabbing into the floor and your leg starts to feel it more. The knee will bend a little bit. Alrighty, touch, bring it down, and roll. Alrighty. I know this feels so remedial, but it's so good for you. Okay, so you're stabilizing, you're lifting. And one side usually feels more comfortable doing this than the other. And maybe the pads of the feet won't dig into the floor as much. Maybe the knee won't bend as much. But tighten up your core. Focus. And then when you're ready, take your finger off the chair. And remember, if you honestly can't, that's fine. Just go ahead and touch the chair with one finger. Okay, touch the chair. Bring the leg down and roll. Maybe we could try it with 2 feet off the floor. No. That would mean we'd have to be using our hands to stand on or our heads. Ain't gonna happen. Alrighty. I'm gonna turn my chair like this. What you want to do is have your chair like this so that you can see me, okay? And this is what we're going to do. We're going to stand away from the chair, and we're going to go like this. You're not touching the chair though. Okay, did you get that? abs tight and go forward, but don't touch the chair. Keep your head above your heart. Okay, now touch the chair and relax your body. And then gracefully come up. It's only going to get more fun, okay? Okie doke. So you're about this far away from your chair. Get comfortable with it, okay? You're going to lift one of your legs off, one of your feet off the floor, okay? And now you're going to go like this. Almost touch the chair, but don't. But if you have to, that's okay. Remember, you are in control. Maybe have just your fingers touch the chair. That would still be okay. All right, you need to relax. Touch the chair. Put that leg down and come up. Let's hula. We're almost done. Reverse. We have the other side to do. Okie doke. You need to engage your breathing and your core. You're going to lift the other foot off the floor, and you're going to go toward the chair. Your goal is to not touch it, but if you have to, go ahead and do it. And then take one hand off, the other hand, or both hands. Continue to breathe. I didn't say I was a proficient at this. Okay, relax. Put the foot down. Let's go. Hula. And reverse. Okay, we're going to finish this out with move the chair. On the count of 3, everybody wave. 1, 2, 3. Amuse me. Okay, you're going to stand nice and tall, abs are tight. You're going to take the leg that's over here, put that foot in front of your other foot. If you need to have your chair nearby, make sure it's nearby. Then you're going to take the leg that's in the back, move the foot to the front. And then the other, and then the other. But you're not looking at the floor. Don't look at the floor, you'll fall over. Okay, now go back the way you came. And roll. Okay, this side. Let's have the arms out for this one. Foot in front of the foot. Take your time. You want that officer to know that you have not been drinking when you get stopped, even though you might have had some salted caramel moonshine, huh? Okay, back. Best stuff in the world for me. Tasting it doesn't make me sick. Alrighty, roll. Breathe. Stretch a little bit. Get a drink. And then we're going to cool down. told one of those little white lies that I tell every once in a while in the class. Hang on. All righty. Roll. Travel forward and back. I gotta put my knee back in there. It's popping. It's just having a good time popping is what it's doing. Stop. Heel dig. Arms. Tighten up your core. March. Separate the feet, toe tap, and swing. Move away from anything that might be behind you that you can kick, and do a hamstring curl. Wow, I can do it today. Reach, reach, reach. Abs are tight. Breathe, and march. In through the nose, out through the mouth. This side, cha-cha. Arms. Stop, switch sides. And march. Separate the feet and the knees. Squats. Make sure you're just far enough away, knee from knee, so that you can stabilize. Okay, let's do a little balance with this with the core. You're going to hold it. Oh, knees. Head above the heart. A little bit lower. Abs are tight. Get them off the floor. Okay, now very gracefully. Put your hands on your legs. Bring your body up. Step touch. Travel. Okay, behind and arms. Travel. And march. Breathe. Toe tap behind and a punch. Guard your face. Abs are tight. Get them off your clothes. And march. Separate the feet and breathe. Bring the arms up. Clasp. Relax your abs. Oh yeah. Doesn't that feel good? It almost feels illegal. Okay, relax your body. Bring your arms down. Knees and legs together. Side step. Today's music is brought to you by Power Music. With the videos, we had to acquire music that can get played over the internet without getting us bumped off. Take it any way you want. March. Finish it off with just a little bit of balance, okay? Knee up and down. Abs are tight. Can you hear me breathe? I know it's disgusting. Okay, rest. Let me put on some definitely relaxation music, okay? One of these days I'll get some mood lighting in here. I suppose I could shut this off and just have that ring light on. I'd probably enjoy it, but you might not see me. Okay, stand over to this side of your chair. Oh, excuse me, I have to turn my fan on. Never did get to sweating until that last, whatever we were doing. Jeez. Okie doke. Inside leg is to the front, outside leg is to the back. You're going to bring this arm over the top of the body and reach. I need to hear you breathe. Please do not hold your breath. We are almost done. And then relax. And then gracefully bring the arm up first. And then allow the body to come with it. And that's because you may have a hip issue, tendonitis in the hips, and if you come back too fast, it might make it hurt. Alrighty, other side. Inside leg to the front, outside leg to the back. Bring the arm over and breathe. Reach. Relax. And then gracefully bring the arm first, and you know this is the side that I would have the pain, and then allow your body to follow. Good job. Let's sit down. So this music I haven't played yet. This is one of the Mat Pilates series music that they have, and it's number 2. And the one evening that I was listening to the music and trying to pick out music that I liked, I thought, this is kind of what we need for even a maths class. But the lighting would help. Okay, separate. Remember, you have to have enough of your tush on the chair so you don't fall over. Hinge at your hips, not your waist. Keep your head above your heart. Come forward. Now relax. Lift your head, set your hands on your legs, and push your pelvic area into the chair. Don't use your back. Breathe. Excuse me. Let's put the feet in front of the knees. We're going to take the hands to the back, grab a hold of your chair, and get a good lengthening. With this, make sure that your head is above your heart. I think I'm going to have to check my calendar. I did make out a calendar. It is on my refrigerator. I thought we had scarves coming up, and it might have been today. Jeez. That's what you get for me not looking at my calendar. Alrighty, to get out of this, what do? You kind of collapse into it. And bring the arms forward. Bring the feet underneath the knees. You're going to come forward and just relax. Yes, your head does come down. Continue to breathe. Now relax. Now gracefully come up. The head comes up first. Set your hands on your legs. Assist your body up. Bring the arms up. Clasp. Breathe. And then relax the shoulders and the elbows. Bring the arms down. We're going to sit back in our chair. And now just relax. We're going to turn the head side to side, stopping in the center. Ears to the shoulders. And then stop in the middle. Come forward just a little bit at the top. Breathe comfortably, not up and down. Thank you for joining me today, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time. Again, be safe, stay healthy, and have a fun day. And if you have delayed onset muscle soreness or something like that, you can use a small dose pain reliever, or stretch a little bit more. Stretching is good for you. So until we meet next time, toodles!